Well, hi everyone, my name's Paul, I'm the vicar at St Paul's, Ansdell and Fairhaven. Special welcome to Thursday service, families or all age or Sunday club people, or if you're just watching online, welcome whether you're young or old. Before we go any further, in a second, pause this video and give yourself 30 seconds to see if you can find some things in your house that change. Okay, pause it now and off you go. Okay, welcome back. Well, I found some things that change. Here's a plant. It started as a seed. It's growing into a proper plant. I also found a clock. Time is always changing, isn't it? And I found some chocolate. Now, chocolate doesn't really change, but it does change me. It makes me happy. Some changes in life are really good changes, aren't they? The fun of the seasons changing or of growing up and getting big. Some can be a little bit more kind of make us unsure or even a bit scared. Sometimes the thought of going to a different school when we're bigger or meeting new friends, those can be harder changes. Well, at the moment, we are going through some really big changes together, aren't we? And many of them are to do with this thing up here. You will have heard about it, coronavirus. It's making lots of changes to our lives. You might know that it's called coronavirus because around the edge it looks like a crown. And coronavirus really does seem like king at the moment, like its boss, that it's in charge of everything we do and it's changing everything. Maybe you're a little bit unsure about that. The thought that maybe you can't go to school in the same way for a period, or that you can't play with your friends in quite the same way, or the exams that you studied hard for, well actually they're not going to happen. Or that maybe you can't see your family in the same way. Maybe it makes us a little bit confused or unsure, or maybe even a little bit worried or scared. Everything is changing at the moment. But the Bible would encourage us to hang on to something different, something better and bigger, and that it's actually there is someone else in charge. There's another crown who really is boss, Jesus the King. And he's a good boss, a good king, because he doesn't change. Here's a verse from the Bible. It says, Jesus is the same yesterday, today, and forever. The Bible says that when we have Jesus as our King, when we love him, trust him, and look to him to be the one who makes us friends with God again, then we can trust him whatever changes happen. Because he's the same yesterday, today, and forever. And so the Bible says he's a loving King who cares for us and gives us good things and wants to lead us in good ways. And whether that was before all this started to happen, or now when we're really beginning to be in the middle of these sometimes a bit scary changes, or whether it's in the future when we come out the other side and we begin to live life as perhaps we know it more often. The Bible says when we've got Jesus as our King, he will be exactly the same through all of those. He'll love us and care for us and watch over us. And so lots is going on, and it's right that, well, we kind of think about these things. But the Bible would say, actually, the really good thing to do is to come to Jesus the King, who doesn't change, and ask him for help, and ask him to help you trust him so that you might know him unchanging, even when everything else around changes. Can I encourage you in the coming days to pray to him and ask him to help you, especially if you're feeling worried about changes. Ask him to lead you as we go through, and ask him to lead those people who are worried at this time or poorly, and the people who are looking after them, and the people in charge of our country who've got a very big job to do. In all of this, let's remember this: Jesus is the same yesterday, today and forever. And let's help each other trust him, the King who doesn't change. Well, hopefully we'll have more things to share with you in the coming days, but take care of yourself and see you soon. Thanks.